students, welcome back to our online class. Today we will discuss the new topic of the chapter 8, electricity. Topic is what? Atmospheric electricity. Means how electricity produced in atmosphere. You know na, in the rainy day, before the rain, the clouds, rain clouds, okay, collide with each other and they will produce the electricity, okay, caused by the either you can say that followed by a loud sound that is called thunder. Okay, have you seen this one in rain time, rainy day? So clouds, rain clouds basically made from the dust particles and what? Droplets of water. So when they will collide to each other, clouds, they will produce the charge, and this charge means this charge attracting to each other, then they will produce the electricity. Already we have discussed about this, the charges causes the production of electricity, generation of electricity. Rate of flow of charge is called electric current. Na? So when the clouds which are made from the dust particles, teeny dust particles and water droplets, when they will collide, strike against each other, during this collision, what? Rubbing process takes place, and this rubbing process generates the charge, transfer of charge, electrification of charges, and during this electrification means either deficiency of electron, either excess of electron means charge. It will produce the electricity that we are able to see in the rain time in the sky. Okay, the clouds, they are collide to each other, and during this collision the charges produced in the clouds, they produce the electricity that is followed by the thundering, a loud sound that is called thunder. आपने देखा है ना रेन के समय में, रेन से पहले क्या होता है, जो क्लाउड्स होते हैं, रेनी क्लाउड्स, they collide to each other, then they will produce the thunder. But first we will see, or we see the what? Flashing. What? We will see the bluish dazzling flash of light. After that we will hear the sound, because you know speed of light is more than speed of sound in air. That's why first we see the dazzling flash, bluish white light, flash of white light. After that is followed by a loud noise that is called thunder. So who first time discovered about the lightning or atmospheric electricity? That is the great scientist named Benjamin Franklin. Till 1752, nobody really knew about the causes of lightning. Nobody knew about how lightning produced in the sky in the time of rain, at the time of rain or rainy day. Nobody knew about them. Okay, that is the great scientist. He did an experiment at that time and thus proved that how lightning takes place in the sky during the rain, before the rain time. Okay, when the clouds are collide to each other. Okay, so what is the Benjamin Franklin experiment that we will discuss? Okay, Benjamin Franklin, scientist name here students, Benjamin Franklin. Okay, Benjamin Franklin. First time Benjamin Franklin, he made a kite of silk cloth. You know, when the silk cloth rubbed with the what? Ebonite rod, rubbed with the cat skin, silk cloth with the glass rod, na, there is a electrification of charges takes place na. So silk cloth becomes negative charge and glass rod becomes positively charged. That already we have discussed about the law of conservation of charge. Charge cannot be destroyed, cannot be created, only it can be transferred from one body to another body during the rubbing process. The same here happened. Benjamin Franklin, what he did an experiment to show the lightning, how lightning takes place in the cloud sky during the rain. So he made a kite of silk, okay, cloth. The central spare of the kite was made from iron wire about 30 feet long. उसने क्या बनाया, एक ऐसे kite बनाया, okay. This is the kite made from the silk cloth, okay, and this is made from the silk cloth. And the central spare of the kite was made from the iron wire about 30 centimeters long. On here, this he made from the iron wire, and also he used a iron wire for the as a thread, 30 centimeters long. And central spare was connected to a strong silk string also. Okay, the other end of the silk string was connected to an iron key. और यहाँ पे उसने क्या किया, यहाँ पे आयरन की लगा दिया ऐसे, okay. The thread was passing through the, this silk thread was passing through the, okay, iron key. He flew this kite in the what? This kite in the on a day when there were a thick dark clouds in the sky. At the time of rain, before the rain, you can see now dark clouds in the sky now. So at that time he flew this kite, okay, in the dark clouds, okay, in the sky. He brought his cankles near the lower end of the key, near the lower end of the key. उसने अपने cankles को, okay, यहाँ पे लाके ऐसे टच कराया, okay, की के पास. Now, but nothing happened. He did not feel anything. However, when he started raining, जैसे बारिश शुरू हुई, he brought his cankles, okay, again near the lower end of the key. After starting rain started, he just again brought his cankles, this अपने finger को cankles को यहाँ पे ले आया key के पास, okay, and touch the key. What? There were produced bright spark between the cankles and the key. उसने क्या दिखाया, देखा कि वहां पे एक स्पार्कलिंग हो रही है इस की से और लाइट से, उससे क्या लगा, कैंडल से स्पार्कलिंग हो रही है, ओके. As a matter of fact, he was saved from the death of electric shock, and it was the good luck for him. So he didn't get any electric shock. Otherwise he became dead. And it is the matter of fact he was saved from the death, okay, by the electric shock. So this is the reason that wet string become conductor of electricity, and hence why he felt the electric shock but he saved, because the wet string, silk string, it is a good conductor of electricity. It became a good conductor of electricity. What? This wet silk string, okay, and hence allowed the electricity to flow from the clouds, okay, to the key. और इसने क्या किया? This is that wet silk thread just behave like a good conductor of electricity, so that they absorb the electricity from the clouds and just flowing this electricity through the silk, so that he felt a electric shock, a sparkling of the electricity, okay, to the cankles, and finally throw his body to earth, and this electricity passed through his body to the earth. और ये क्या हो गई, उससे उसके बॉडी से होते हुए ये क्या हो गई, ये अर्थ में पास हो गई, okay. So he did this experiment to show that the clouds are, they collide. When clouds collide, they will produce the electricity. How? Because electrification takes place during process of the clouds. Electrification takes place. How clouds get electric charge? Now we'll discuss how clouds are, okay, present at the time of the rain, how they become charged, that we'll discuss here. So here, due to the heat of sun, warm air and water vapors rise up. Now after summer, rainy day will come now, rainy day come now. So due to the heat of sun, warm air and water vapor rise up, similarly the cold air above sink down, land bridges and sea bridges, So during the summer time, due to heat of sun, the warm air and water vapor rise up and cold air sink down. When the air molecules rub against water molecules or cold contained air rub against the hot contained air, means hot air molecules and cold air molecules rub to each other against each other. Due to this friction or rubbing process, electrons of air get transferred to water molecules. Water molecules, okay, and water molecules are also transferred to the what? Air particles. Okay, all this depend upon the atmospheric conditions. Means after summer, you know, all the clouds, water of the ponds, lake, river, okay, vaporize, okay, and rise up due to the heat of the sun, and also warm air rise up and cold air sink down. So during this cycling process, water cycle or cycling process, the warm air molecules and cold air molecules collide with each other, and during this collision or friction or rubbing process, the electrons charges present in the air get transferred to the water droplets, okay, water molecules, and water droplet molecules charges transfer to the air molecules, and during this collision running process, it will produce the electricity during the rain. And when the condensation takes place, the clouds are formed. Then these clouds have a huge amounts of static electric charges. Static electric charges, you know, any materials which is made from the electron, neutron and proton. So electrons are revolving in the orbit of the substance. That revolving electrons are called static charges. So which may be positive or negative. Is it clear? Now, next one point is our how lightning strike a building. How lightning strike a building. कैसे बिल्डिंग पे क्या होती है, लाइटनिंग स्ट्राइक करती है ना. एनी टाइम डिड यू हियर दैट अबाउट इट ना, कि यहाँ पे बिजली जो है फॉल डाउन हो गई है, कैसे हुआ है. ओके, तो दैट विल डिस्कस हियर हाउ लाइटनिंग स्ट्राइक. हाउ लाइटनिंग, ओके, हाउ लाइटनिंग स्ट्राइक. How lightning strike on a building. So for that, just imagine a negatively charged clouds passing over a high-rise building. Suppose here a high-rise building. Okay, this is a high-rise building. Okay, high-rise building, and here one clouds, positively charged clouds, negatively charged clouds. Okay, passing over there. Okay. This cloud induced a positive charge on the top of the building and negative charge at the base is the electric induction. So what will happen? This clouds here, due to the charging by induction or induction, the positive charge becomes outside and negative charge becomes base of the building. Because the negative charge containing clouds attract the positive charge, okay, from the buildings, and the negative charge of the buildings becomes shift to the base of the building due to the electric induction, charging by induction methods. As the positive charge attract the negative charges, okay, the free electrons from the cloud start pushing their way through the most moist air. So when the attraction start between the charge and negative charge of clouds and positive charge, that is just inquire on the top of the building, the attraction will start between the positive and negative charge. The electrons are start to shifting from the clouds to the building. Okay, is it clear? And when these electrons reach the building, suddenly all the charges in the cloud flow into the building. And in this way, lightning strike to the building and with a devastating effect, and set the building on the fire, and it causes the fire of the building. Is it clear, man? Okay, when the clouds that is made from the negative charge particles, air particles, and here the positive charge are shifted to the top of the building. So here two different charges attract each other, you know. So when the electrons are getting start attraction towards the positive charge, they will start to shifting or transferring from the cloud to the building. It causes the fire of the building or lightning on the building. Is it clear, students? So how we can protect them? By using a lightning conductor. By using a lightning conductor. So for that, just out of the building, beside the building, at the top of the building, we just provide a what? Metal copper pole. Okay, metal copper pole, which just absorb all the charges from the clouds and is transferred through the copper pole to the what? To the ground. To the ground. Means a good lightning conductor. That is called lightning conductor. Is made of copper rod on one end of the buildings, which provide a sharp copper points. Here sharp copper points. It is installed at the highest point of the building, either just beside or outside of the building. Its lower end is connected to the thick copper strip, which runs along the height of the building, and lower ends of the copper strip attached to the flat copper plate. Flat copper plate inside the earth. Inside the earth. ये क्या होता है यहाँ पे? बिल्डिंग के लेवल में एक कॉपर की पोल फिट करते हैं टू सेव फ्रॉम द लाइटनिंग. और कॉपर की पोल क्या करता है? इसमें से जब लाइटनिंग होती है तो ये जस्ट एब्जॉर्ब ऑल द चार्जेस which is discharged from the clouds and transfer all the discharge, okay, charge particles through the pole to the ground. Is it clear? Same thing that we apply in our houses. It is called earthing when the excess of charges takes place. Is it clear? So when lightning strike, it strike on the sharp point of the lightning conductor. Okay, students. As copper is very good conductor of electricity, you know, all these electric discharge from the clouds flows through the conductor and also transferring through the what? Building. Transferring through the earth. Is it clear? Okay. So in this way, we can save our buildings from the lightning. Is it clear, students? So go through this video and try to understand the topic: atmospheric electricity, okay, and lightning conductor. Thank you. Have a nice day.